He uses traditions of men. I remember in my place, there are laws that you dare not transgress. If you transgress those laws, those gods will come for you. They will come for you. In my place, almost all teenagers have given birth without getting married, because it is against the law of the land to what? To abort. It's a good law, Abi. It's a good law, but it has created fear and taken liberty away from the people. Through traditions of men, the God of this world have kept many trapped under his dominion. I remember those days, one woman, we know her very well. She transgressed the law, and before our eyes, her neck was turned backward. So she's walking like this, her face is facing back. So when you see that kind of thing, will you dare to argue with the gods? Whatever form the basis of your motivation in life that is apart from the will of God is a product of this trig of mental forces plus this one that I just mentioned. In fact, religion is also part of it. There are people that believe that what they are doing currently is the way to God. Now, that person believes so much that that practice connects her to the true God. And there is nothing you can do except by encounter and revelation that such an individual eyes will be open to see the truth. So the God of this world knows what the heart of man is seeking. That the heart of man looks for God and only the true God. So he creates options. Options. And all of them promises to lead you to the true God. But at the end, there is only one God. And there is only one way to this God. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So through diverse religion, the God of this world that rule cosmos have kept many trapped under his dominion, and they are not aware. So we have loss of the eyes, loss of the flesh, pride of life. We have religion, we have traditions of men. These are strategies, and they are all weapons that the God of this world uses to keep men trapped under his dominion. And so we said, our greatest labor as believers is to labor to ascend, to pick the will of God concerning us and for our lives. Because anything we do that is the motivation of our lives and what we do that is outside of the will of God, it exists in a realm called vanity. It is motivated and powered by a force called lust. And if you remain with that level or at that level, at the end of your time on earth, you will discover that you have wasted your life. Because no matter the attainment you have, no matter the achievement you have, it amounts to nothing because it was powered by a lust. And the scripture said the world and its lust passeth away. It said the world passes away and the lust thereof. This is why we say the world hangs in a balance. The foundation is on water. Can you trust anything you build on water? It will sink any moment. It can collapse any day. So if the entire foundation of the earth is standing upon the waters, is established upon the floor, it tells you that there is nothing that you should invest your time in on earth, because it will not last. And if you invest your time and energy in mundanity, at the end of your days on earth, you will discover that you have wasted your living or your earth time, because the world passes away and the loss thereof. Maybe we should read that scripture. It's a message they gave me, I'm preaching, no, forgive me. Hear what Apostle John said in 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. He said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth what? Forever. This is why we strive to attain to the will of God. Because anything you do under the will of God transcend time. For instance, if you are a teacher by calling, when you leave this visible universe in the spirit realm, you will be a teacher. You will teach. You will teach the counsel of God. Are you aware? Whatever you are now is what you will be when Christ comes. Every creation of God is designed to know God. Hope you know the child that was born that did not come to the knowledge of God and died, they will have to know God. They will be taught God. So the ministry of the teacher will continue in the world to come. Don't just think, oh, all this thing we are doing is just here. No. Me, I know myself. I will be with Michael in the age to come. Because that is who I am by wiring. I am of that order, and I know. And I am preparing myself to be a warrior among the chief princes. It transcends time. Anything God does with a man is immortal. It is immortal in shape. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. If you are a pastor, don't worry. You're in the realm, in the age to come. Some people are looking. Kola Hasavela. Ariel Shafalele Lusane. He said, come up hither, and I will show you. There is a call to come up hither. Why? It is an invitation. Number two, it is an invitation to the plane of authority. Number one was what? An invitation to walk in victory. Because the world is under the government of a force that lay claims to every soul and everything within cosmos. So the only way to live above the influence of the God that controls cosmos is to live an ascended life, is to ascend beyond his realm, because his power only functions within the realm of within the earthly realm, within the sea level. Anything above the sea level, he doesn't have control over it. That is the realm of God. If you discover anytime God comes to the earth realm, he doesn't touch the earth. Go through the Old Testament and all the time that the Lord visited Moses, you will see him, he descended on the mountain, because God can never descend to human life. The sea level, that is the level of mundanity. That's the level of every time the Immortal comes, he stands on the mountain. It is above the sea level. That's the realm of God life. And everyone that ascends in the spirit is living above the influence of the God of this world. And that is why we say the call to ascension is a call to victory and power over the forces that govern cosmos.